Hello, Cancer. We're getting ready to do your reading. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus of Cancer. If this reading does not resonate with you, readings are good for 6 to 12 months. So please go back to the playlist and find anything in those time ranges that actually resonate with you, and that's how you find a good general reading to match yourself. If you would like a personal reading, the information is below, as well as the contest rules. All year long, we will be awarding the gift of a 20-minute phone reading with me, and that's for every single month. To enter, you must subscribe and you must like the video, hopefully share the video, but you absolutely must leave a comment because not all people make their subscriptions public, okay? So let's get started. Let's see what the energy is in your reading. Also, to book a private reading, I'm well vetted on the internet independently. All the information is in the description box below. All right. Cancer, what does Cancer need to know about their love life, their relationship? What does Cancer need to know for this relationship reading, love reading? This can be friends, co-workers, relatives, but I will read it as a love relationship. Somebody with whom you interact with and have a connection with, okay? I do new love readings coming in, and I'll have a series of those coming up pretty soon. So hopefully before the end of the month, we'll have some new love for all the singles who are ready to mingle. All right. All right. Energy at the bottom of the deck is Justice card. Finding balance, that is Libra energy. 7 of Earth, divine timing is at play. Page of Earth, there is an offer on the table. The 5 of Air reversed means that there has been stress in the past. For some of you, this will be a new relationship or one that is renewed, like somebody coming back, or a new beginning based on the fact that you want to make things better within your relationship. Okay, so here we go, Cancer. The mutual energy of the recent past was the 6 of Air. Both of you took time out. The current energy is the 4 of Water. You're feeling distressed, I would say bored, but this is sort of the bad attitude card, actually. It shows that things are probably better than you think they are, but the 4 of Swords is, I'm not really feeling very grateful. 6 of Water, that's how your person is seeing the situation. They're feeling a little bit hopeless. The 6 of Water is a soulmate card. And according to this, what we're seeing is that your partner is missing you very badly, Cancer. So what we do have here is we have Cancerian energy. We also have Scorpio energy. And the 6 of Air is definitely Aquarius energy. So trying to take a break and see things from a different perspective. How your person views you. Well, they view you as a fighter. The 5 of Wands is a person who's very fixated on their opinion and how things should be going, and it's kind of ego driven more than, necessarily reality driven, and that is how your person sees it. Not me, just the card. All right. Now, how do they feel about you in their heart space? Well, they want to marry you. 4 of Wands. And for some of you, this may be a marital relationship that's just going through a period of difficulty. You could be sort of sleeping in different rooms, or, you don't have to be physically apart, but spiritually and emotionally, you're very much apart. 4 of Wands, they love you, love you, love you. The 4 of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck, look at this. They want to play music for you. They want to entertain you. In the Rider-Waite deck, this is a bride and groom dancing under the garland. It is also buying a home together, marrying to create a foundation in your life. So how do they see the situation going forward? Well, that's Scorpio energy. They feel pretty confident, actually. The Scorpio King is a person who's very balanced in his emotions, more so than any of the other water signs. He takes everything a day at a time. He doesn't get ahead of himself, and it shows that this is masculine energy that is willing to go through whatever changes or make improvements that are needed in any situation. The hidden energy that is underlying in the reading is the Eight of Cups. Both of you are feeling that you want to get away from each other. The Eight of Cups means that either you want to get away from each other or you want a relationship that is more fulfilling than you are currently experiencing. You want your Ten of Cups, okay? Oftentimes, that's also a travel card. It could mean that physically somebody left to go work somewhere else. So we get that a lot with people who are working as consultants. We get that a lot with the oil industry, airline personnel. So I just want to add in, for whom this resonates, that you may actually be parted and you might find the job situation. This could be military people, families who are separated, because at the end of the day there seems to be no answer, and yet it doesn't show that either one of you really want to give up fully. It's just that you want something more fulfilling. What does the Tarot advise this week? Well, keeping balance. This is Libra energy, and it's all about, very much about, staying balanced and judging things with an eye to the facts, not the emotions. The Eight of Water is Piscean energy, and we are in the time of Pisces, so you may be dealing with the Pisces. Your outcome card is beautiful. Look at this, Emperor. That's Aries energy, Cancer. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful outcome. So emperors oftentimes are at the very top of their career field. So we're going to clarify this, because this really could be not so much a relationship in trouble, but a relationship that has to endure a certain amount of hardship inherent in the relationship and the structure of work and so forth. So we're going to take a look. Let's take a look and see. I'm also going to use the Fortune Tarot deck, the Destiny Tarot deck, and the Wisdom of the Oracle by Baron Reed. So why is the Six of Air here? Why is the Six of Air here as mutual energy in the recent past? The Green Mother, okay. Somebody could be left at home to tend to the children. Why is the Six of Swords here? There we have it, Nine of Visions, okay. That is Nine of Cups, okay. So that's good news. That's very, very good news, because that tells me the Nine of Visions is a Nine of Cups, which is a happy card. It can indicate sometimes people are happy to see their spouses travel. But this person is, that's very Cancerian energy too. The Green Mother, you know, that is very much Taurus, Cancer energy. Nurturing energy. It does show the Eight of Challenges, Eight of Swords. You do feel like a lot of restriction around this. A lot of responsibility is what it looks like to me. All right. The Two of Challenges. Two of Swords says that there's no change immediately. And oh, look at this. This is beautiful now, the Star card. Okay. So somebody is following a career path or a dream that they once had, and that is causing the separation. I worked for a major airline for many years and would often go on 8-day trips, or go, you know, like to the Philippines or so forth, and we always got the Eight of Water. That was a card that always came up in the readings of those who had to travel for work. But a lot of times, Eight of Cups meant we really loved our jobs for the most part. We loved the travel, okay. And the Four of Challenges. Okay, Four of Swords. So it basically says that somebody's being left behind to tend to the family, and it's exhausting and it's overwhelming sometimes, but there is a level of happiness in that choice. Why is the Four of Water here? Why is the Four of Cups here? And that's feeling bored, you know. Okay, Five of Spells. Well, there's some resentment. There's some resentment that somebody goes off and has this sort of glamorous life, or so it's perceived, Cancer, by one of you, for whomever this resonates. Let's see. Why is this always The fairy wind, 7. The chariot card, yes, okay. So this is reaffirming that this is most likely some resentment from the person left behind, because it's burdensome to be left behind and it's not your career. It does show, though, that you're reaching a crisis, and that this crisis is because you're beginning to feel, this is a King of Visions again. Oh, interesting. So the Scorpio King is appearing twice. So it definitely shows that the masculine entity in this relationship is beginning to see that this is not resonating well with a family, with a relationship. And the Scorpio King is very, very willing to transform a situation. 6 of Water says that you are soulmates, minor arcana soulmates. Why is the 6 of Water here? That 6 of Cups, that's a happy card usually. It shows that you really miss your lover, or you know, your person misses you. Keeper of Spells, here we have the Wands, a King of Wands. Oftentimes a King of Wands is somebody who can be a firefighter, a soldier, somebody who goes out and markets new ideas, somebody who creates something. But when we look at the King of Wands and we look at it, does relate again very much to military, pilots, you know, the kinds of people that are sort of action oriented, going out and doing things. All right, so the Ace of Visions, the Ace of Cups is coming in here, that this is a job that is really offers a lot of peacefulness, a lot of good benefits. The Seeker of Challenges is a King of Swords. Truth be told, that your person lies about this. They say that they miss you more than they do. Although they do miss you, but it shows that they would never want to make you feel that you're not beloved. The Sun card says also that there is a white lie that, you know, that they miss you really badly when they're gone. But the truth is what they miss your smile. They miss the sunlight. They really wish you could come with them. That's the best way to say it. So they do miss you. They don't miss you sort of the way that maybe you miss them, or vice versa, or however that is. But it does show that they always want to share their adventures with you. They want to tell you. At the end of the day, they always want to talk to you. I would say that you probably get a lot of text messages, phone messages. You might get video chats. You know, WhatsApp is probably active here. It does look like for many of you it would involve international travel. Okay, so Cancer, why is your person seeing you as full of contentiousness? 10 of Spells, 10 of Cups. Well, they want the happy home life. They want the happy home life all the time. Well, they're tired of your career is basically what it is. Okay, Ace of Spells. Beginning. Okay, excuse me. This is a 10 of Wands. This is a burden. I'm sorry. This is a new deck for me. I apologize for the slip up here. Okay, so spells are wands. So we see this is really good. It shows that Cancer, it does look as though and this really looks military to me. My son was Special Forces, so what this tells me is that this is like a bunch of wives going, oh, it's so hard when they're gone, or, you know, whatever it is that is sort of the quote-unquote complaint department. Obviously, women can be in the military, so I'm not trying to be, you know, definitive on that. The Ace of Spells says that you really do, that though you feel overwhelmed and you're having a hot moment here of difficulty, many of you might have just faced a deployment, or your person just leaving recently, but it shows that though it was weighing heavy on you, you were willing to carry the burden. You have a new start, a fresh attitude, a new attitude. There's a song about that, right? New attitude. It does show that you will miss them. You know, this is a card of just saying, okay, I will endure. I'll just put myself in a cocoon. I'll try not to think about it. You know, Wheel of Fortune, ooh, makes you you're going to start doing laws of attraction work, that your person may come home sooner than anticipated. 7 of Challenges, though, also tells me the 7 of Swords, while the cat's away, the mice will play. And I don't mean in any kind of a really an amoral situation. But it does show that sometimes you might use credit cards, or you might do something a little bit, you know, that your person wouldn't really approve of if they saw you doing it. It could mean having a party for a bunch of kids that, you know, having a big birthday party or overspending. That's how I'm seeing this. Yes, seeker of boons. Sort of looking for more money and maybe using a credit card as a way that you might sort of exert a little bit of passive aggressive activity in that. All right, let's see. The Black Shook. Okay, that's a death card. So there is a feeling that there has to be a transformation in the marriage. This card comes up in the woods, and we have the Keeper of Vision. So now we have the King of Cups. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, whoops-a-daisy. Sorry about that. Looking here. Okay. The Keeper of Visions is the King of Cups again. So we've had the King of Cups here resonating throughout. The King of Cups says there has to be a really big change. That King of Water, King of Cups is definitely feeling very much that to keep the Queen of Cups happy, that some changes need to be made. And oh, I like that. A man of action. Giving you some break with childcare and responsibilities. Very nice. Really wanting to treat you so that you don't feel so burdened. They don't want you to worry about them when they're away. Again, implying that there is some challenge to safety, perhaps. Six of Challenges, Six of Swords, Six of Swords, that when you go away, it is really a lot of stress for you or your partner. Okay. Actions being taken. Somebody's going to school. Somebody's making a plan B. I'm getting the energy that a plan is being made to relieve the person who's left behind of some of the weight of just burdensome 24/7 responsibility. And it does look like the huntsman is going to find a solution. I love it. The huntsman is definitely going to find a solution. And that is Libra energy, to balance things out so the burden isn't so great for one party over the other. Okay. The Nine of Wands. Okay, they can't activate this immediately, but it does look like in 9 weeks, no later than September, this person is going to come up with a way to fight. Remember, we had the Five of Wands here. The conflict, it's going to be slow movement in this direction, but I'm getting, let's see, what is going to be the source of their solution? Four of Swords, healing for one thing. All right. Oh, nice. Okay, this is really cool. Okay, so your lover, your beloved, is going to try to put a fund or like sort of a program together. And the Ace of Wands is they're going to take action, the Four of Swords, in helping you heal or helping you get more rest. So to me, that really speaks very much to the Sun card. They want you to have a day out with the girls. They want you to have somebody to clean the house. They want you to have a babysitter on a regular basis, at least one night a week, preferably, you know, a couple nights a month, so that you go have some fun, because they feel as though you're being worn down to the bone. They feel as though this is really, really too much for you, and they understand it. The Five of Swords, they know that it's not really fair, that you weren't the person who chose this career, and though you married them, that was not the same as, because you have to give up a part of the serenity that you wanted and maybe some of your goals in your life. The Knight of Swords, taking fast action. That could happen by June, actually. I'm really excited. I love this Scorpio King here. Now, again, he doesn't have to be a Scorpio. The Two of Cups, happy man wants a happy marriage that's stable and will take all the necessary action. It will not go quickly. They will plan and plot something very specific, very structured, allocate in the budget. There's plenty of money to do this, but given your goals for the future with 401ks and so forth, your person will act very responsibly. They want you to feel that you have your own element, that you're balanced, that you have balance. balance in your life. The Queen of Swords is giving you Libra balance. Why is the Eight of Water here? Why is the Eight of Water here? Eight of Pentacles, somebody leaves to go to work. There we go. Just what I said. So this is definitely a person who has to travel, be it airline, be it consulting work, be it working on an oil rig, whatever reason. Six of Swords, again, we've seen this 3 times. They have to leave regularly. Three of Cups, you know, both of you are at peace with this to some degree. You really are. The Three of Cups is the card of great friendship, and what that says is that whomever it is, it has to stay at home, recognizes that they're beloved, loves their job, and that they really would never want to take that away from them. All right. Oh, I love this. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is one of the greatest love stories because, you know, it's one thing to be in love when you're romantic and the relationship is new, but it's another thing. This is how people build legacy loves. This is it. We're seeing it in action. The ability to look at both partners, and when one is struggling with a burden that feels too heavy, feeling defensive and exhausted and overwrought, and heaven knows if you have children, several children around 24/7 with nobody else in the house. Empress, Emperor. Oh, I am so happy. I am so happy. There's a child. The High Priestess, whoever stays at home does not complain. It's just that your partner definitely knows that you see the value in what they do. The Ten of Cups, the two of you are loving and beautiful and happy in your marriage. You have a wonderfully happy, loving, giving marriage. So when things are great, they're really great. Why is a tarot saying to use head over heart this week? Stay balanced. Two of Pentacles, because it's hard. It's hard juggling all your responsibilities. Why is the Emperor card here for you? Emperor card. Why do we have the Emperor card? And I just dropped it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So what this says is at the end of the week, you feel like a very, very single person, single mom, single dad, whoever is staying at home. And you clearly are married. You're clearly in a happy marriage. You're just having fatigue and a lot of responsibilities. And it's a big order to ask somebody to stay home all the time. It does show the Hermit card. It just shows that you're going to get some rest. And the Emperor here is going to make sure that they send you a beautiful bouquet. I look at this and it's like when they leave, I'm getting a beautiful gift here. And you know, whether it's flowers or a piece of jewelry or something, and it looks as though they send that to you. So let's take a look at the wisdom of the oracle and see what it says to close out your reading. Okay. Yin energy, feminine energy, feels blessed, a leg up. The two of you give each other a leg up all the time. When there's a problem, you clean it up. Oh, there we go. That's how we do it. And what is that song? And that's how we do it. That's how it's done. That's how a beautiful romance blossoms into a legacy marriage. That is just exquisite energy. I have goose pimples because it's so wonderful. It does show that you both are taking risks in terms of planning for your future, that some of those risks in terms of maybe, you know, investing money and so forth, are paying off, and now you're going to sort of start taking it easy. So it does look as though perhaps somebody is going to stop doing the type of work they do, or there's going to be some sort of changes that are going to allow the two of you to be much more at peace. So that would be like a young couple who are trying to pay off their house in 5 years, or they're trying to fund their 401k really, really well. I am so happy, Cancer. This is like a legacy. This is like the DIY video for legacy relationships filled with love, and you know, every bit as stressful as everyone else's relationship. So thanks so much. Bye-bye.